Everyone. Today we will learn about neutron. So before that I have already covered first set of components of OpenStack. If you are new to this video, please go through my older videos. Now let us begin with neutron. Uh, it is mainly focused on networks. So it is also called as network as a service. That is nothing but NAS. It is a standalone service. It has replaced API by Quantum. Actually, initially the neutron were called as was called as Quantum. Later on, it has been replaced by Neutron. It is nothing but the application programming interface in the form of Neutron, like that. It can address the deficiencies in baked in networks. It also has a component on the controller node. It is known as a neutron server. Along with it, many number of agents and plugins, they communicate with each other using messaging queue. Now how this is exactly working, I just now said theoretically. Now we will try to understand through the architecture of it. Now if you will see the architecture, we are having many components. As before in the last point I explained, it is using the message queuing techniques through many plugins. So now if you will look at this diagram, again this components are having n number of subcomponents, but now for time being we will just understand the main components of neutron. Okay, now the first basic is neutron server. So this is the server which handles the whole environment. Now when it comes to neutron, we are having many components, right? Out of many components, the only component which is very important, without which all other component is useless, so that component is neutron server. Now this component is basically divided, that is attached into two parts. The first part is neutron database and the second is message queue. Okay, now what is neutron database is consisting of? Now as our OpenStack is made up of many number of networks, so this will also have many networks, right? So what is situated where? So those things we need to save, right? The data, the IP addresses, etc. There are many things when it comes to networks. So all the data of particular networks will be saved in the neutron database. And second thing is that can be n number of networks, right? That is network in a system, that can be many different networks available together. So that together details also will be present in database called as neutron database. Now when it comes to network, the main thing that arises is request and reply response. So these things needed to be managed by the components again. So this message queue is again is attached to four components. The first component is L2 agent. So L2 agent main function is to wire new devices. It also helps in connecting new servers and devices. As we are using networks, that may be a situation where we need to attach devices. So that is nothing but connectivity, right? So this connectivity, wiring up of a devices will be done by which agent? It is called as L2 agent. Next agent is L3 agent. It is responsible for routing, IP address forwarding, packet forwarding, etc. So L3 agent's goal you got to know. Next is DHCP agent. I hope you know the full form of DHCP. It is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. This DHCP agent helps us forward the request and response between the client and server. As this whole component is between client and server, so that should be some medium which will be helping us to forwarding, we say it, so we call it out. So that is nothing but this forwarding is done by DHCP. And apart from this, we are also having many services. It is not that only forwarding and replying, there can be a loss of a package, or there can be a crash. So all these things needed to be handled, right? So for that again we will be having different components. So together we are having this architecture. So this is all about neutron. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe my channel.